Welcome back, my fellow Pendorians. Thank you for joining me in another section of Chucky the Chucky's Adventures. Let's see. I think I remember that we stopped off at Marleon's in the Kingdom of Sarleon to sell our ill-gotten gains, which I didn't do. So let's go ahead and sell that. Marketplace, goods. Let's see what kind of haul we're going to bring in this time. Not looking bad so far. Those peasants really set us up. My old kettle helm. Kind of want to hold on to it, maybe give it to a companion once I find one. Which reminds me I have to go spelunking in random taverns, try and find some more companions. Not like that, like party members. Yeah, there you go. Krivald is a slaver. Good, so I can sell all my prisoners. I had a rogue squire on me that got me 150 dinars. So 150 per rogue squire. If I can ever manage to get a lot of blunt weapons, then I can take I can capture prisoners more easily. Let's see. Wow. 14,000 dinars for this fine ebony bastard sword. I haven't seen one of these before. Looks pretty cool. Anything that we want to buy. I think we're pretty good on things to chuck. Our melee is pretty good. I think we're just going to hold on to our money for now. Maybe knock over another bandit group. And see if well, this Jatu Blackhand Tribesman party. That's probably a little too hairy for us to try. We've just got militias and recruits, so that's... yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. Okay. Let's go back into bandit territory, actually. It's going to be nighttime, so they might be able to converge on us. Which would be a good thing. I welcome the opportunity to get them close before they run off. I think we're going to catch them. I was wrong. See, you receive word from a traveler that heretics have managed to summon demonic warriors and have raised an army. So that means there's going to be a heretic army somewhere out in the world. I don't know where it's at, but it's probably going to rampage around for a little while until a war party from one of the kingdoms takes it out. Let's run away from the Noldor. The forest people will wreck my shit. Let's see, Renegade Foreign Knights. Wow, 13 Empire Knights. I don't want to mess with that either. Say they're Foreign Knights, they're right in the middle of the Empire. Okay. Renegade Knights, maybe. Let's take a look at our renown. We have 14 renown, which isn't anywhere close to what we need to become a mercenary. If I'm right, I think it needs to be like 50. I'm just talking out of my ass. I really have no idea, but I'm going to gun for 50. Once we get 50 renown, we're going to ask around to become a mercenary for one of the kingdoms. And since I'm spending so much time in the Empire, I'll become a mercenary for the Empire. I'll probably be fighting the Fyrdsvain and Sarleon the most. Sometimes they fight with the Shar, but not too often. Let's see, slavers, travelers, companions that are too expensive. Alright, well, we'll move on. There are two companions that I want to pick up who you can pick up without having to pay anything. Sigismund Clare and Sir Alistair that you saw inside of Janos Tavern there. They cost somewhere around 5,000 dinars per character. But once you pay for them, you have them forever, and you never have to pay that fee again. However, there are two characters that I'd like to grab. Let's turn away from those guys for a moment. There are two characters that I'd like to grab. Their names are Anson and Leslie. Anson is a medic, and Leslie is a trader. They both have no combat experience, but you can stick a crossbow and a sword and board on them. They do pretty well. And you really just want them for their special characteristics, the ability to get better prices and to not take as many casualties. Alright, we did manage to catch up with some brigands here. I think we're not going to have any trouble. I should really check to see what their composition is like before I go into battle. I mean, I can pause the game and just look at it, but I never do. Let's see. Stand closer. Form up my shield wall. I could have backed them up to get high ground, but I kind of like to be a little more aggressive when I can be. Too often I'll play in a way that just moves all of my infantry and my archers into a static position, and I'll just sit there and wait for the enemy to come to us. But if at all possible, I like to move up, just to make things more interesting for myself. Can't believe I got 2 headshots in short order right there. There's one cavalryman... Oh, 2. Never mind. I was going to say let's just rush in, but didn't kill nearly as many as I thought we did. There we go. See if I can take out his horse. Oh, he decided to drop by. We can kill him. Perfect. There is one more dude on a horse. And now we can charge. Charge, men! Crush some brain pans. Wow. Sometimes I think I'm a pretty good aim. I'm getting like 3 headshots in a row. Other times I just whiff completely for no reason. But throwing weapons are super random. Especially in Prophecy of Pendor, you have all these high difficulty weapons. And you can't get a decent bead on anything that does damage. I mean, sure, if you're throwing rocks. 2 renown. Awesome. Only... Oh, one of my light infantry died. Damn it. Let's take their stuff. I know I said I was going to be the shirt bandit, but I need to make some money here. As soon as I find Leslie, I'm going to start trying to run some goods, like spices and things like that. Oh, forget it. No. What are we doing? I don't want any Sarleon recruits. Their men don't chuck stuff. They shoot bows. Or they have halberds. That's kind of Sarleon infantry in a nutshell. Wait. Let's hold on to the pony. I think having a couple ponies in your inventory passively increases the speed that you move on the map, so just going to hold on to that fella. He's not really a pony. By the way, he's a horse. It's a hunter. But I've heard it called pony too often for me not to want to say that. Let's see. I don't think there's anything in here for us either. Bent javelins. Garbage. Well, that's another 500 dinars that we can play around with. Let's check the tavern. There's Diev. I voiced him as well. Idiz. Iris the Lotus. She's another slaver. Mercenary. These companions are too expensive. They're not Leslie or Anson. If they're not Leslie or Anson, I should really just be moving on. I'm not going to waste my money on those companions too early on. It's just one guy, and they're not even that powerful to start out with. The only one that could possibly be an exception is a character called Lithaldrin, and he's a Noldor. So he's a crazy wood elf guy, and he's super strong. I think he's like level 36. Level 36 is like the soft cap, and what I mean by soft cap in levels. What I mean by that is you can be higher than level 36. There's no hard cap. You can level up as much as you want, but the amount of experience that is needed to get to level 37 is monstrous. So yeah, soft cap. It's kind of lazy. I just said, hey, charge, guys, and gonna see what happens. Can't always do the shield wall tactic. Sometimes my men just want to run after horses, like dogs after cars in the street. Once I get cavalry, this is not going to be that big of a deal. but your infantry still run like morons after horses, even if you have cavalry fighting their cavalry. But on that note, I think all of our cav are... well, all of the enemy cav are dead. So my men can just mop up now, and I don't have to worry about chasing anybody down. Yeah, I've noticed that throwing weapons tend to favor the lower right part of the reticle. That's probably because it's thrown from the character's right arm. That animation has an effect on where it's thrown, I suppose. Another 2 renown. Very nice. This is getting a little repetitive even for me, but we have to grind this out in the early game in order to, you know, level our character up mainly. Ugh, mainly. Ooh. More militia. Our little fighting force is coming along nicely. 9 light infantry. I'm a big fan. Big fan of all the characters that check stuff. And later on, I do have plans to create a custom knighthood order that specializes in chucking stuff. So we just got to get our own castle or our own town and a Qualis gem. It's a rare gem you get from sometimes loot in cities. If you hear a rumor about loot that's someplace, like a hidden treasure chest, sometimes it's in there. I think you can get 1 Qualis gem by doing that. And the other gems you get by defeating armies and special characters. I think that's the only way to get them. But armies do respawn, and you can continually get more Qualis gems by capturing the leader of one of those armies. Like Wolfbode the Slayer leads the Northmen. And if you capture him, and you say, hey, if you let me go, he says, if you let me go, I'll give you a Qualis gem. And you can just do that over and over again, and he'll continue to respawn and get as many Qualis gems as you like. Wow, where are these guys? I'm gonna guess they got stuck in the river. Yeah! Chuck stuff, dude. Awesome. That's the first time I've actually seen one of my men chuck anything. I'm super excited. Okay, where's the rest of our guys? It looks like there's only 1 bandit cavalry. I'd like to charge them, but at the same time, I don't want them all running after this guy on the horse. So let's try and murderize him, and my men can work on the bandits right in front of him. Good shit. Good shot. Well, I didn't mean to curse. Are you kidding? Okay. All the cavalry are dead, and my men are free to charge. Just give him a little smacky smack so my men can finish the job. Get a little more experience on you guys. Oh, there is a cavalry guy left. I think he's the last one, though. Wow, good job. I'm super impressed. No casualties. No casualties for once. Seems like we always take at least 1 or 2 deaths. Only 1 renown for that, though. Yeah, it was an easy fight. 2 more light infantry. We are up to 11 light infantry. Super excited. See if we can catch this 16 stack. They're moving at 2.4 in the forest. We're moving at 2.3. But for whatever reason, they decided to stop, and we caught them. Ooh, oh, this is very hilly. Looks like we have a couple cav coming our way. Why did you break formation? They have a mercenary Jatu horseman. They can be pretty hairy if you don't take them out quickly. And I hit one of my own dudes with one of my chucked items. Okay. Doing pretty well, but my men are completely screwing up. They're exposing their flank directly to the archers. Just because there's, you know, a horseman out to the left or something. Stupid, stupid AI sometimes. And I read in the comments just before I started recording this if I was going to do the Viking Warband DLC mod, whatever you want to call it, that just came out. And yeah, I'd love to. I can't afford that. And I might even replace Prophecy of Pendor with the Viking thing if I can ever get my hands on it. Just because I've played Prophecy of Pendor so much, and you know, people are interested in the new Viking DLC. I'd like to try it. Just sticking with Pop right now until I can get it. That's all. 3 renown. It's probably the most renown we've had from battle. And a farmer. If you can get farmers, you can level them up into Pendorian type characters. So, see, Pendor Recruit is the next level after he gets some experience on him. I'm not going to bother with the peasant women, mostly because I hate the way that the voice actress screams all the time. So I'm not going to bother with that. Wow, that was some expensive stuff I just threw out. Let's see if I can get that back. Yeah, the hardened leather vest. All this stuff's expensive. I don't know if it's expensive enough to warrant me min-maxing like this, but it's a decent price. Okay, that's fine. That's all I'm going to do with the min-maxing our loot. I'm going to stop back at Marlion's, as we did when we started the episode. Drop off all of our ill-gotten gains. Our coffers are expanding nicely. Our men are leveling up nicely. And I myself actually got a level. I need to go back into my character sheet and spend those points. Let's see, where do we want to go with this? We need level 15 in strength, agility, or intellect to get to the next tier of power strike or power throw. Strength for those two. And I think I'm just going to pump points into strength and see what I can't do with a point elsewhere. We're level 8 now. That's still not level 10, so we can't train our second tier militiamen yet. So I'm not going to, sorry about that beeping. I'm not going to bother putting points in trainer yet. Usually I deck it out, but I'm going to be a little more methodical about this. Once we get to the point where our training is actually effective, then we'll start putting points in it. Anyway, what should we put points in? I don't know why I have points in trade. That seems ridiculous. Maybe I forgot that you get Leslie. I wish I could get this point back from power draw. Weapon master or shield? Well, I'm going to be using a shield forever, and I always get irritated that people are shooting me in the knees, and leveling up your shield skill gives you more shield coverage. So we're just going to go with that. Okay. That level took a little while. This is the arena. You can fight waves of enemies in order to get rewards. So good. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see how well we do naked and bestaffed against a bunch of NPCs. We're not going to lose anything if we get knocked out. Maybe it'll hurt our pride a little bit, but that's all. There are 36 opponents remaining. If we knock out all of them, I believe we get 2,000 dinars. It might just be 1,000. Or even 500. It's probably a worthless amount of money. But I'm going to try it anyway. Come on, Beardy. Take it. Yeah, they have guys with bows that spawn every once in a while. They're real annoying. And I can never manage to grab the bow off of them. Whatever they drop, like practice staff here, is whatever they were holding when they go down. And if you close in melee with one of those guys with a bow, they switch to their dagger. So they drop their dagger, like that's going to be useful to me. Come on, guys. Sweet mustache, bro. Alright, Okay, we have defeated 8 guys so far. 9 guys so far. And there are 28 left. If we can get the last 28, that'll be pretty awesome. I think I've only completed the arena once. Well, there's that beeping again. Yeah, I've only done this arena thing once and gotten all the way to the end. The more enemies you fight, the harder they get. They get more levels. You see that there was a mercenary fighter. Some of the early on guys, they were novice fighters. It means they have more health, they have more power strike, more weapon proficiency, athletics. They're just harder combatants overall, the more you fight. It's a little formulaic after a while. You step back from their initial strike, you hit them twice, and you move on to the next guy. But it does test your reflexes a little bit, and the rewards are phenomenal. Yeah, see, this guy's a bit of a bitch. He's faking me out and chamber blocking me. Oh my god, I'm getting hit by an arrow while I'm trying to fight this dude with the two-handed sword. Oh my god, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. I didn't take any damage until that prick-ass decided to start shooting me with arrows while I was trying to fight the big guy. Oh. Now I can see why it's so hard for a warrior to keep aggro on a hunter. Or away from a hunter. What am I talking about? I haven't played WoW in years. Okay, 14 guys left. I don't think I'm going to make it, just because of that little incident with the dude with a bow. And, you know, getting blindsided like that is not going to help my case. Yeah, I can play a little dirty too. And blindside with the best of them. Oh, if he had swung in a different direction there, I was toast. Please don't hurt me. That was Singali Arena Fighter. I am terribly sorry for all the beeping that is going on right now. Okay, 1 guy left. Don't psych yourself out, Alan. Oh my god. We did it. We did it! Oh my god, I'm excited. Congratulations, champion. Your fight there was something to remember. You managed to be the last fighter standing, beating down everyone else. And of course, you won the grand prize of the fights. 2,000 dinars. 2,000. Whew. Well, that was exciting. And we nearly lost. But we managed to pull it out. Oh, God. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to end the episode here. And thank you for joining me in the realms of Pendor. I've been Rotaru, and I'll see you next time, guys.